Hi, something a bit special today. SPYDERCO. If you follow my channel, you'll have seen a few reviews on SPYDERCOs in the past, but this is something a little bit different. It is a SPYDERCO Urban, and it is in green. It's got an LMAX steel blade, and it's actually a limited edition knife which was manufactured for the British Blades Knife Forum, which makes it a little bit special, I think. A little bit of literature there, and I'll pop the box to one side. Now, the literature here basically explains the background of the knife and the fact that it was made in collaboration with the members of British Blades. I've been a relatively sort of short-standing member of British Blades, only a couple of years I've been involved with that forum, and ever since I joined, the discussion of having a forum knife was a topic, and over the years it seemed to take several different forms, but the one consistent factor was it did seem that it was always going to be a SPYDERCO, which is a great choice as far as I'm concerned, because Sal, the father of SPYDERCO, if you will, is a fairly active member of British Blades. He sort of posts quite often. He'll reply to messages, certainly on quality control issues of his blades, so he was always relatively involved with the forum. In the past, I think there was some discussion about the creation of a native slip joint, something which didn't exist. That seemed to sort of disappear after a while, and along came this guy here. So this came about, probably started to feel like it was becoming a fact at the end of sort of 2015 rather. We found out that it was going to be an urban. There was discussion of the scale colour, and the forum came up with green being a preference. British Racing Green was considered, but I believe they retained that for their 189 super steel knives. So it came up with a slightly different green, and LMAX was chosen as blade steel. That was all we knew. That was all that was ever said, and actually the exact colour, any branding, logos remained a secret until the point of delivery. What we ended up with really is very pleasing. The scale colour is a slightly it's certainly a dark green, but it's quite muted. It's got that sort of military, sort of camouflagey colour, I think. Obviously we knew the blade steel, we knew the shape of the knife, didn't know about the branding, or certainly I didn't. Obviously the moderators did, I guess. But there's some rather, we'll get in from some close-ups in a minute, but rather nice, tasteful British Blades logo on the blade there, and on the spine. We'll pick up in the close-ups, but you can see British Blades printed on the spine there, or rather laser etched in. So yeah, really good. So just going through the features of the knife, LMAX steel, good steel choice. The only other time I've had it before is in a zero tolerance ZT 0770 blade. Generally it's sort of reserved to the sort of more sort of high end of the production range. That ZT was never used. It was far too pretty to use. Hopefully this will be a user, but LMAX seems to be a fairly sort of new kid on the block, sort of coming around sort of onto the market originally, I think in 2009. It's a true stainless steel, powdered steel, made by Boller. But having said that, it combines its sort of true stainless features with the properties, wear resistance and sharpening ability of a good carbon steel. So that's really quite a nice little blend there. It's made in Maniago, Italy. You can see on the blade there, printed. Now, this reminds the knife world, it certainly reminds me that they make brilliant blades, the Italians. Certainly everything coming out of Maniago that I've seen, this, Fox knives, the Pingo for SPYDERCO, Lion steel, they all are fantastic knives. I don't know whether they're all made in the same factory, but certainly they're gaining a great reputation for making blades. Very nice consistent grind lines, perfect consistent edge, razor sharp. sort of thumb ramp with jimping, choil, with jimping very nice in the hand, and the back spring is very positive. It opens with a sort of reassuring double click because of the very positive half stop. As you close it again, the half stop really does, if you sort of try to see how hard I'm pushing that, it really stops you in your tracks. So an accidental closure on your hand seems very unlikely. The back spring, full length, adds a bit of weight to the knife. It's got this sort of nice sort of brushed then polished feel that you seem to get out of the factory in Maniago. Obviously the 2-position spring pocket clip, tip up only but left or right to carry there. Simple lineless construction. Yeah, it's just a great knife. You know, the traditional screwed construction that you see in all Spydercos, really. Yeah, all round really nice, good slip joint. Now, one strange thing is, in comparison with the UK PK, which initially I thought was the ultimate UK legal carry, you can see it's a little bit more petite in every respect. Well, apart from the stock in the blade there, it's quite stout stock. But the UK PK, there's something a little bit too narrow and slender in the handle. It feels like when I'm gripping it, my hand sort of turns it. The Urban, because of the width there, it fills the hand much better, much more comfortable and positive grip. So actually, you know, the UK PK, nice design, but I think this is going to be the more popular knife for my pocket. Also, one thing that I was really excited about on the UK PK was their tuning fork back spring. I've got a video, you can check it out, but you know, actually it doesn't offer that super strong lockup. It's actually relatively light. If you look at the Urban, it's really positive. And I don't think that's going to be a case of something that breaks in and becomes easier. I think that's just a really good lockup. So just sort of by way of size comparisons here, those are the Urban, UK PK and the Pingo. Pingo, lovely little knife, very similar construction all round, made in Maniago, Italy as well. And then just for sort of size comparison to finish it off, there's a full-size Alox Swiss Army knife. Okay, well that's probably about it. If you like the video, please press like. If you're into EDC, please subscribe. Please check out my other videos. But we'll go in for a couple of close-ups and then we'll finish off. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, just coming in for a little close-up here on the blade. As you can see, Spyderco Elmex branding. The nice Spider and British Blades logo there. Nice consistent edge. I'd have liked a little sharpening notch, but that's not something which is normal on the Spydercos at all. On the opposite side, you've got Sal signature, Maniago, Italy. On the back spine, or the spine rather, you've got the laser etching of British Blades there. Okay, so all round, lovely little knife, and really very pleased with it. Okay, hope that's useful. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Please comment below, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.